Right. Do. Righty ho. Shouldn't take long now, and we'll be there. With the final live stream up, we can wrap up today's session. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Superruns Custom Builds, and here we are again with awesome style LEGO Custom, and today considering the customers for LEGO DC Superruns Custom Builds is of course then Sunboy from the DC Comics. We've also got Jason Voorhees and Jaden already in the chat, so welcome. I'm going in now to make the final character, whose sole power is solar energy. It makes sense for a character called Sunboy. He's also going to have the firing, so there's that. This will be pretty simple to do. The flight ring. Right, in we go. Starting off with his hair. There are many designs of Sunboy, but I went with the most up-to-date, modern-looking version of the character, which is still the same classic suit, just updated a bit to be looking a bit more cooler for the modern age. Right, so starting off, hair, and for me it looks like an afro short, so I'm going with that approach. So scroll to the top, make that is essentially blonde, but for me I'll add some flair to it and we'll put some gold in there as well. Moving on now to his head, which will be a number 16, so scroll all the way to the tippy top, and pop in 16. And as for his eyebrow colour, which is also that blondish colour, which again I'm going for the gold for a bit of that fiery spark. And now onto the attachments. There isn't really an attachment per se, but there is kind of a neck piece in there. But the only problem there was that the neck piece officially would be cutting off the chin there. So if you want to add that neck piece, I would recommend active scarf. But for me personally, I'm just going to take it off in general. Moving on now to the arms. They are going to be sleeved arms, so scroll up to sleeved arms. Like that, sleeve arms. Top section is a bright red, lower section human skin, and then of course you want the hands red for his gloves. Moving on to the torso, that will be, primarily it's yellow in the center. That will be body 01. Is there a belt? No, there is not, so the torso will be yellow. And there is a centerpiece kind of resembling Tony Stark's arc reactive, but that's basically the sun logo. So we want to go on to the and of course the background color will be black lines. Go on to these symbols, pick Deadshot's one, and you want to essentially make that a orangish color. And there's your chest piece. Moving on now to the hip piece, of course that will be red once again, so throw that in there. And then the leg section will be bootlegs, top section red, and the lower section you could either have, there is some yellow going down the sides, so I think there are a few pieces like that have that in there, so let's just find one. If we can't, we'll just stick to the original plan. I don't really see any, that's not popping up really. Okay, there's none that I see, so I am going to go with my original plan, bootlegs, and the tops and the lower section will have for yellow boots, just to even out the colour palette there. Right, moving on now to the effects. They of course will be on for his fiery powers, or solar energy powers I should say. So style, that'll be a style 3. Yeah, that's all good. Now of course the effects aren't working this time around, so I'll have to restart my console next time. But from here on out we just have to do the fire powers and his ring and we're done. Right, going to the chat now. Mark Moore's welcome. Alright, so starting off, I'm also going to add the effects as well, why not? But I do hit impacts, edit those, and for finishing touch we'll have the glow fits of this one. There's one hand, and now for the other hand, like so. Moving on out, we are going on to the personality now. Hearts can be orange or yellow, either one will do, or red, so there's 2 colored options there. Standard health, voice. Voice too, for a more kiddie voice. Target module, Deathstorm, basic speed, animation. Yeah, cool character, but the animation of the ring kind of stops that from happening. Moving on now to the abilities, tap square for the fighting, lunge attack is a free for the flight boost there. And then tap circle is your detective mode as a member of Legion of Superheroes. If you don't want to have that, the other option will be fire shield, which I'll put in like so. Pick a fire shield and go with it. Orange that up like so. Moving on from that, you've got the hold circle boom, which is obviously going to be your beam attack, so throw that in beam 4. And then of course orange that up. Nice orangey colour, heat beam, and that's that sorted. Moving on from that, X button will be hyper jump and flight. And then the skill set. Technology access as a member of Legion of Superheroes, scroll on down, wall climbing, scroll on down a bit further, tracking, like that. Illumination stealth, graffiti would make sense for a troublemaker like him. And of course, if you want to, you could throw in X-ray vision goggles as a member of the Legion of Superheroes. But I think I've done on powers for this guy. Basic information will be a hero character. Would be part of the Teen Titans, the Sunboy. Looking back to the chat once again, make Bane from Dark Knight Rises. That's been requested to tons. I will be doing that if I give it the chance. Make 1966 Bane. He is in the comics and Batman 1966. Okay, Jason. Going on out with this character now, and we'll be wrapping up another custom. I think I did a pretty good job, what limitations I had. So, graffiti is gadgets. You could say that. Tap square for the fighting, hold square, lunge attack, tap circle. For graffiti, you could say he's playing with like a toy in the base, or he's just using some hairspray for his gel. So there's a few ways to get away with that. But yeah, tap square fighting, hold square, lunge attack, tap circle is the fire shield as you saw, hold circle is the fire beam, and then you've got the flight and the hyper jump as well. But yeah, there we have ourselves Sunboy. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, you know what to do, smash that like button, subscribe, like this stuff, hit notification bell, right comment down below, some staying tuned for LEGO DC Super custom builds, and various sorts of content on the channel. Join us just a bit, join us a bit tomorrow, where I'll be doing more customs, and we'll be starting back with liked customs. And the first one on the list, but let's take a look at the chat one more time. Can you make Harley Quinn off Batman 1966? Of course I can. Alistair can teleport and shoot lightning beam. Not sure what you mean by that, Alistair. Nonetheless though, still thank you for that comment, and I will show you what the next character will be for the liked customs. That will be Delphine Diggory from Harry Potter. Delphine Diggory. Okay. So join us tomorrow for that, and there'll be eventual customs on the way. So thanks as always, thank you so much for watching, and like always, peace.